My name is Zora Neale Hurston. This song is about a lining, and the rhythm goes with it. They put this lining bar, this long steel bar, crowbar, between the legs, and so they have greater purchase and pull back on it. Mobile, on Alabama, Fort Myers, in Florida. Let's shake it. Let's break it. Let's shake it. Just a hair.
The Hawk Media Club worked with Lamb Elementary School, the Zora Neale Hurston National Museum of Fine Arts, the University of Central Florida, and the Association to Preserve Eatonville Incorporated to educate Hillsborough County students on the historical significance of Eatonville, Florida, and author and cultural anthropologist Zora Neale Hurston. The Hawk Media Club worked with the Zora Neale Hurston National Museum of Fine Arts and the Association to Preserve Eatonville Incorporated to document and record the history of Eatonville. Club members interviewed Ms. N.Y. Nathiri.
I'm N.Y. Nathiri, the director of the Association to Preserve the Eatonville Community. I want to welcome you to the Zora Neale Hurston National Museum of Fine Arts, which is located here in Eatonville, Florida, the oldest incorporated African-American municipality in the United States. Zora Neale Hurston is Eatonville's most famous resident. She has made this community known around the world as a literary destination, and so in honor of her, we have named this museum. We call it the Hurston for short.
The Zora 125 Celebrate Diversity project included a documentary film project that culminated with a diversity celebration at Lamb Elementary School. The program involved HCC Hawk Media Club students, honor students, Lamb Elementary School students, and the members of the Association to Preserve Eatonville Community Incorporated. Over 100 college and elementary school students were involved in the project. Hawk Media Club students worked and volunteered in Lamb Elementary School classrooms to teach students about the rich heritage of Eatonville, Florida, and about its most famous resident, author and anthropologist, Zora Neale Hurston. She traveled the back roads of the rural South, collecting stories from men, women, and children. Hawk Media Club students shared with the students some of the songs she collected and read some of the folk tales and stories. The project culminated with a Zora 125 diversity celebration, where Lamb Elementary School students performed skits, read folk tales and stories, and sang songs.
This year we have been learning about Florida's rich, diverse history. We have been working with Hillsborough Community College students to learn about Eatonville, Florida, Zora Neale Hurston, and Hurston's contributions to society.
Eatonville, Florida is a small community with a great significance to African American history and culture. Of the more than 100 black towns founded between 1865 and 1900, fewer than 12 remain. Eatonville is the oldest of all the remaining towns.
We also read a poem about Eatonville's silent roar. The town that freedom built sits 23 miles from the happiest place on earth. The mouse draws millions to its home, where visitors marvel at castles with fictional queens. Eatonville is still bypassed by I-4, but road engineers make promises of a retention pond and a new sign. No exit. Remember, as the sun sets on your back and you pass by where dreamers work, turn your eyes north toward the Eatonville Water Tower before you miss American history. At 125, Zora remains here in Florida under a gravestone inscribed Genius of the South.
Zora Neale Hurston traveled the back roads of rural South, collecting stories from men, women, and children. We have listened to some of the songs she collected and read some of the folk tales and stories.
Hurston is noted as the first African American to collect and publish African American and Afro-Caribbean folklore. She wrote stories, novels, anthropological folklore, and autobiography.
Please welcome Miss Jamie Thomas performing as Zora Neale Hurston.
There stands a bluebird. There stands a bluebird. There stands a bluebird. Give me sugar, coffee, or tea. You're about to take a journey with me to the town of Eatonville, Florida, where you're going to meet Miss Zora Neale Hurston. Why keep coming around? Well, the flies got so mad at me one day that the flies went soaring up to heaven. And they said, God, we don't know why we keep getting swatted at down there on earth. We got to eat like everybody else. What I use is all the information that has been written about her and the stories that she's told in the town of Eatonville. I take that and I just kind of make it my own story, and then that's how I bring it to life. So God sent them back down and said, don't you realize while they busy swatting you around, they not using their hands to eat the food, so that's why you get to eat first. She still has nieces and nephews that live in Sanford, Florida. And when they describe their Aunt Zora, they describe her as being one of the best aunts in the world because she kept them entertained for hours. I journey with Miss Jamie. I journey with Miss Jamie to the town of Eatonville.
There stands a bluebird, sha-la-la-la. There stands a bluebird, sha-la-la-la. Give me sugar, coffee, and tea. Now trip around the ocean, sha-la-la-la. Trip around the ocean, sha-la-la-la. Trip around the ocean, sha-la-la-la. Give me sugar, coffee, and tea. Now show me your motion, sha-la-la-la. Show me your motion, sha-la-la-la. Show me your motion, sha-la-la-la. Give me sugar, coffee, and tea. Now choose your partner, sha-la-la-la. Choose your partner, sha-la-la-la. Choose your partner, sha-la-la-la. Give me sugar, coffee, and tea.